EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and our home team. Mike Tirico, Greg Olter ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago. First down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll get about 2. Deion Henley there on the tackle. From the 46-yard line. A second down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Off play action. The Chargers have it. A big hole. Past the 40. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. Bates, good. With the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 67 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal, Chicago.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I may be able to get 1 yard myself. It's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing here on third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Go! Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown Bears. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man. That's Dante Fortin. Still going inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing now from the gun. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's
yards.
good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
On first down, right back to Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's second and 9. On the bootleg, and he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
19, 18, 19, right.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Third and 6. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Goal, Chicago.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Bears. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Foye Aluakin with the play. From the 31, here's second down and 6. They'll go again with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Back to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That is Will McDonald. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Inches at the Bears' 45-yard line.
19, go!
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going up top. One underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Bears are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears to gain of 43 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It is 2nd and 6. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And the Bears are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD.
His kick is good.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. Ooh, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Now a run on 1st down. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Nick Bonito there for the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Alonde Gadsden II. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Chargers.
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A run, this is Hampton. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these.
And he's in. Down try. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chargers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now, faking the give. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
Gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 49-yard
Little's kick is good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, Hampton. And he'll get about 5. From 29, here's second down and 4. Another run here with Hampton. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Throwing now from the gun. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 22-yard line.
Going to get this to the 37-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 21. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. And it'll be 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down and pick. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Ready, ready. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's a turnover on down.
Alert! Alert!
Handoff here, up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
Makes it 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Trap 60. Tag. Take over.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Forced to his right. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
They'll look to throw again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and
9. They'll stick with him again. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Yeah. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Makes it third and 11.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Bears 48, Chargers 21. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Roll. Ready? Count. Take off.
This drive will begin with a run to Hampton. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play. One first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.